So the first card you have for your past is the Five of Wands. So I'm seeing equality in this card, or maybe you wanted some kind of equality, you wanted some kind of you wanted to say in something. You felt like you were kind of lost in this great big kind of messy machine, and you couldn't quite put your head up above everyone else and kind of have your say. That's what I'm seeing, because I think everyone here is fighting, but no one's in charge. And sometimes I see this card as like a mess card. So you might have felt as if you're in a bit of a mess and you couldn't quite get yourself out of that either. I'm seeing a kind of a very difficult situation. And yeah, I think you knew what you were doing. I think this might be around a work situation. I'm seeing that. And I think that, you kind of knew how to go about something, but I think there was some kind of system. It might have been a kind of a company system or something like that might have been stopping you from going ahead with the way you wanted to do something. You thought that this system was a bit chaotic, a bit of a mess, but I don't think other people saw the same thing that you did, or maybe they were just going along with whatever was going on because, they wanted to keep their jobs or something like that. And yeah, I keep on seeing a workplace situation, or it might be something that, you wanted to achieve. You might have been working on something and you had to be around people, and maybe it was something like that. But it was definitely work-related, something work-related. And, I'm seeing that if you haven't already gotten out of this, you will definitely get out of this situation. I think you might have even been thinking about this, contemplating getting out of this. You might have been thinking about leaving your job at this time or something like that, or leaving whatever this was. Yeah, you were really trapped in the system, but you knew that it was going to be ending soon. That's what I'm seeing. It looks a bit like a spider's web to me too when I'm just looking at this kind of all these wands. It looks a bit like a messy web that you're kind of stuck in. That's what I'm seeing. And this might have been a contract even. It might have been a contract that you had to fulfill that I think you knew was going to end soon. It might not have ended yet. That might be why I'm seeing this as very confusing. But I think at this time you knew it was going to come to an end, and that might be what kind of kept you going. It was kind of like you were there, you were stuck there, you knew you had to be there, but you knew it was coming to an end, so you knew that you didn't have to be there for that long. That's kind of the thing I'm seeing there. I hope that makes sense. I know it's very confusing because this is the messy card. This is the mess card. It's all a great big mess. And so I had to kind of unravel the mess myself, really, when I looked at that card. So the next card you have for your past is the Four of Cups. So yeah, maybe the people around you in this job, maybe, or this contract or whatever this is, I think they might have been trying to just chat to you, maybe just talk to you about new things that were being planned or things that were going to happen in this job or this workplace or whatever this was. And I'm seeing you kind of, you're kind of smiling and nodding at them, saying, oh yes, that's great, that's interesting, whatever. But you didn't think it was interesting at all, because I'm seeing that, your heart really just wasn't in this. You were kind of really looking toward leaving this. And, maybe you even had your own side business, or maybe you're going to start into some new really big venture that was your own. Because I am seeing a little bit of being scared about that, or scared of what's going to happen when you do that. It might be something like that. But yes, definitely when these people were talking to you in this job or wherever this was, it was like you were physically there, but you weren't mentally there, you weren't emotionally there. You were kind of eyeing the door, getting ready to move on. And yeah, this is what I'm seeing again. I'm getting these really strange up and down emotions, up and down feelings around you at this time. It's like you had these kind of up and down moods, and maybe you couldn't quite understand why you were having these moods. And I think even, things that you'd normally feel really happy about that you might do on the weekend, or things, you like to do, you weren't feeling happy about even those things at this time. And I'm seeing, if you haven't gotten over this yet, you will definitely get over this. part of this is probably this job situation where, each minute seemed to kind of take an hour to go past. It was very, very difficult. You're really, really struggling with staying there. That's what I'm seeing. You might still be there now. But I think this was just the way that things were with you for a while at this time. And I think, even though you were happy that this situation was going to come to an end, you still had some fear, I think, around what was in front of you. You had this kind of unsure feeling. So a part of you really couldn't wait to leave where you were. But maybe another part of you was a little bit scared of what was coming up. And so a part of you was saying, oh, it's safer here. I think I'll stay here, even though I don't like it. But then another part of you was saying, no, I can't wait to get out of this. But then, you're a bit scared of what was going to come. I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm seeing in that. So the last card you have for your past is the Emperor, which I love. I love the Emperor. So, you were appearing to be very strong, very sure of yourself in front of everyone else. It's like you didn't want to show these doubts, you didn't want to show these worries to anyone around you, especially in the workplace. And I think people saw you as very strong, very capable, a bit like the Emperor, just focusing on your job, not showing any emotion, anything like that. But inside of yourself, you were doubting and worrying. And the Emperor is a bit like that. The Emperor seems strong and capable and smart and all those things. But inside, he kind of doubts himself a bit sometimes, and that's why he can be bad-tempered. Usually the most bad-tempered people are the most hurt people. So I'm not saying you're really, really hurt, but you did have this kind of uneasiness inside yourself. But yes, you were hiding it. You were hiding how much you were doubting, how much you were worrying. The other thing I'm seeing in this card is, okay, the Emperor needs an Empress. The Emperor is nothing without the Empress. The Empress is the Emperor's kind of nurturing, loving, very feminine side. And what I'm seeing in this is that I hope this doesn't upset you or sound strange. You might have been missing someone at this time. This is someone who's always been there to listen to you, someone who's always been there to kind of help you out. They might have nurtured you, they might have taken care of you quite a lot. This is definitely a woman, and maybe she didn't quite understand everything about you. She didn't agree with everything you did. She didn't agree with everything you said. She disagreed a lot with you, actually, I'm seeing. And you might have even argued with her quite a few times, but she loved you anyway. That's what I'm seeing. She really loved you. Just know that. And again, I don't want to upset anyone. I don't want to make anyone feel bad or whatever, but she still cares about you. She still loves you. That's what I'm seeing. And, I think the message that I'm seeing from this woman is try not to fear what's to come. Try not to fear what you have in front of you. If you haven't left this situation yet, if you're still in this old work situation or whatever this is, I know it might feel really harsh for you at this time. It might have felt like that. It might still be feeling like that. It might feel like you're sitting on this harsh stone throne, like this Emperor. It's a horrible, hard throne. And it might feel very harsh. It might feel very difficult without this person around you. And you might feel like saying hello. You might be even going to use your phone and call them, but you know that you can't do that. That's what I'm seeing. You just want to say hello. You just want to say hello. I keep seeing that. But this woman is there. Just know this woman is there. Just know that she cares for you and she's watching you, and she knows that you're going to get through this if you haven't already, and you're going to move very successfully into what you're going to do. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have, your present, is the King of Pentacles. So yeah, again, you're responsible. You're responsible in your workplace. You're responsible in your job. Nobody would ever know that beneath all of this responsibility and this kind of organization that you have, you're very well organized, that you're so worried and that you have so many kind of mixed emotions about what's going to happen, where am I going to go. It feels a little bit like staring into a dark tunnel, and you can't see where you're going and you can't see what's kind of there in front of you, but you kind of know that you have to walk into it, you have to keep on walking. So again, please follow your instincts. Just do it. Just do whatever your instincts are telling you. They're the right thing to do. And also know that, again, you have this person who loves you. They're watching over you. I've seen that again. And obviously, this new venture or this job or whatever this is that you're going into, it's going to be successful for you. It is going to be a success for you. You have the King of Pentacles, ultimate success card. And, you're prepared to work hard as well. I know you work very hard. And I know I'm seeing a lot of work-related things so far. So that's just what I happen to be seeing here. So whoever this message is for, obviously, you have a lot of work things on your mind, and that's what's on your mind. So that's what I'm seeing here. So the next card you have for your present is the King of Wands. So yes, this reading has so many kings, emperors, all of that kind of thing in it. So you might have a lot of authority figures around you at this time, or you might be thinking about an authority figure. There might be someone who's in authority who's making a great big impact on you at this time, or is on your mind a lot at this time. I'm also seeing someone who, someone who wants to come and talk to you. This is either a love connection or a potential love connection. This is someone who I think you already know. And I think I actually saw this person in your last reading, actually. This is someone who wanted to come forward, but they weren't able to do that for some reason. The same thing's happening here. They're still not able to come forward. They're not able to talk to you. Something's blocking them. And again, if you look at this king, he's on the edge of his seat. He wants to jump off. He wants to move forward. He wants to walk. His wand even looks a bit like a walking stick. So he really wants to go. He wants to come toward you, but, he's not getting up yet. He really isn't. So whoever this is, they have a lot on their mind. They have a lot of things that they want to resolve in their mind, and they can't do that yet because there's a lizard or a salamander behind this king's head, and it's running around in circles. It's kind of going around and around, chasing its tail, and it keeps on doing that. It keeps on trying to chase its tail. It's going round and round in circles. And so this person might be really struggling to come to a decision about something, because I'm seeing their mind is going around and around in circles. So I'm also seeing in this card, I don't know if I saw this in the last reading as well. Someone's around this person. This is someone who might be making life quite difficult for them. I think I'm seeing losing tempers. So they might be losing their temper with someone might be losing their temper with them. There might be a lot of arguments going on between them and this person. And I'm seeing a hot-headed, because I'm looking at this king's crown and it's full of flames. So flames around the head, so that's why I'm seeing hot-headed. And I think this person, this love connection who's thinking about coming close to you, I think they have a lot to sort out before they finally do come to you. They have a lot of loose ends to tie up. They have something like that, something that's not finished, something that isn't quite finished. I really hope they distance themselves from whoever's around them, because I can see they're obviously not good for them, whoever they are. They're causing them a lot of stress. So the last card you have for your present is the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, this is a slow knight. This is the slow knight. He doesn't even look like he's going anywhere. He's standing still. He's actually moving, but he looks like he's standing still. And he represents stability as well. I know he has oak leaves on his head, and that's what that represents. But sometimes I see him as, he's so slow. He's been stuck there for so long that he has a plant growing out of his helmet. That's what I see often with this card. Excuse me, I just had a hiccup. But yes, this person is going to take a long time to make a decision. They're going to take a long time to come towards you as well. Their mind's just so muddled. They just don't know what to do. And I think, they're going to come to you eventually, but by the time they do, you might not even be there. That's what I'm seeing. They might take so long that you might have moved on by then, but they do want stability with you. They want to offer you this beautiful golden coin. But, you know, it's like they want things to be perfect first. They're trying to sort everything out first. They want everything cleared out, sorted out. That's what I'm seeing. But they can't quite work out how to do that. Their heads are very muddled with what they need to do, and they're in a very great big stuck, sticky kind of situation. They can't quite move out of that. So the first card you have for your future is the Three of Swords. Yes. So again, I'm seeing this person in the King of Wands. They might actually be with someone else in another relationship, because this can sometimes be third parties. Obviously this won't resonate with everyone, but this is what I'm seeing here. So they could be with someone else, and this person really is not right for them. Obviously they argue all the time. I'm still seeing a lot of arguing here, and three people, Three of Swords, a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, a lot of storms around them, a lot of fights, all of that kind of thing. That's what I can see in this card. So the other thing I'm seeing is that just be careful, because if they do come back around to you to connect with you, and I'm seeing that they probably will, they want to anyway, just make sure that it isn't just because they want to escape this other person. If you're going to accept someone back into your life, which is a big ask of them anyway, but if you do decide to do that, you want to be sure that they're coming to you because they want you, not because they see you as a refuge from a bad situation. So it might be the case, it might not be the case, but this is what I'm seeing here. So just keep that in mind when they do come back. Just take care of yourself, protect yourself. Think about that. When they come back, do a lot of questioning, find out the reason why they're doing that. You know, that's what I'm seeing there. So the next card you have for your future is the Nine of Wands. So yeah, the man in this card, he looks really scared actually. He looks as if he wants to come forward. He's compelled to come forward. He kind of wants to, but he doesn't want to, that kind of thing. But he knows he has to come forward, but it's like he's afraid of what he's going to find when he does come forward. So I think you have a lot more strength, you have a lot more determination than you thought you had. And I think you're probably still going to be quite stressed about this new venture or whatever this was I was seeing in the King of Pentacles. But again, you have the King of Pentacles, so this is going to go well for you. Follow your instincts. Just keep on moving forward. Know that you have protection as well. You have someone watching over you and protecting you. I keep on seeing that. And also remember that this is what you wanted. This is what you were waiting for. You were sitting around in this job or whatever this was, and you were counting the hours. It was horrible. And this is what you wanted. You wanted to be here. So of course, you know, be very cautious when you need to be cautious. Maybe make sure the conditions are right before you kind of jump into anything. But because this man's very cautious, but I'm not seeing any problems around this apart from you worrying about it. And, you know, if this resonates, you know, keep moving forward at your own pace. And I think, you know, you probably, when you've done this and you come to this successful time, which this is leading to, you're probably going to be sitting back like the King of Pentacles and you'll be saying, what was I worried about? Look where I am. I'm successful. I'm where I wanted to be. And I don't know why I was worrying. So just remember that. Remember that you're going to look back on this time and you're going to say, well, I don't know why I was so worried. The last card you have for your future is the Eight of Swords. Yes. Yeah, this is a really horrible card. I'm seeing two things in this card. One of them is that this person in the King of Wands, again, they're still going to be feeling stuck. So again, I'm seeing the same thing. It's going to take them a long, long time to come anywhere near you because they're going to be still feeling very stuck in their situation and really unsure of what they're going to do about that. The other thing I'm seeing is that someone might be talking about you, they might be even gossiping about you, and you might not even notice this. I hope you don't notice this because you're going to be concentrating on this work situation, this new work venture. And I think someone might actually be a little bit jealous of you because I'm seeing someone who might have questioned you before, tried to maybe get you into conversations where you felt that you had to justify yourself. So this might give you an idea of who this is. And yeah, you've been here before with them. They've done this quite a lot with you. I think this is a very competitive person, and they might not like seeing you working on something for yourself or starting to do well. And this is someone who might be a similar age as you are. Again, I'm seeing a relative, I'm seeing family. Don't let this person stop you. Don't let this person put you off, because I'm seeing that they might be trying to put you off. That's what this is all about. I'm just seeing they're going to be talking to other people about you. So if someone else comes and says, this person said this person said that, just say, look, I don't want to talk about this. Don't focus on them. Don't even think about them if you can help it. Focus on where you're going. Focus on this project, because when it's done, you're going to be the King of Pentacles. So please keep going on this. And also, again, you have this person watching over you. They want you to do well. Remember that. Don't think about this silly person who's jealous. Whatever you do, put them out of your mind and remember where you're going, and remember who cares about you as well.